Welcome back and prepare to be bedazzled because today I'm going to be commencing my review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Dr. Octopus and Aunt May action figure 2-pack that are based on their appearances from the Spider-Man animated series. Would I deem this action figure 2-pack to be ineffably extraordinary? Would I deem this action figure 2-pack to be a worthwhile, stupendous, remarkable, stellar 2-pack? Or would I deem this action figure 2-pack to be characterized by unalloyed, insipid mediocrity? In the form of a quantitative score, I'd have to rate this action figure 2-pack to be a 2 out of 10 at best. That is, with me being magnanimous and generous. Why, you may ask? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Lamentably, much to my dismay, much to my consternation, much to my chagrin, much to my agony, much to my grief, much to my irritation, and much to my agitation, this action figure 2-pack commands a steep, staggering, hefty, exorbitant, lofty premium price of $53 plus sales tax, which is unequivocally a cost-prohibitive price point for the avid, devout, hardcore, avowed Marvel fan to acquiesce to paying. They're going to charge 662.5% the retail price of an $8 Octopus Marvel Legends action figure, then it should be able to deliver value that is tantamount to 662.5% of an $8 Octopus Marvel Legends action figure. Lamentably, that is not the case in this context. We're getting 2 action figures in lieu of close to 7 action figures. If you were to expend $56 plus sales tax in the early 2000s, you could not only have procured 8 $8 Octopus Marvel Legends action figures that came bundled with a comic book, but could have also procured a meticulously detailed Build-A-Figure that stood around 16 inches tall. If you want a behemoth, colossal, sizable, massive Build-A-Figure, you're able to obtain it when you completed a Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figure wave. So, even though the price is 562.5% greater than the retail price of an $8 Octopus Marvel Legends action figure, we did not receive any Build-A-Figure pieces with this purchase, nor comic books, nor stands, nor even any accessories for Dr. Octopus. Aunt May does have interchangeable hands, but those accessories are meager, scant, and are not commensurate to the accessories that the 8 Octopus Marvel Legends action figures came with. Fortunately, this Dr. Octopus action figure, as well as this Aunt May action figure, resemble their appearances from the Spider-Man animated series. They emulate their Spider-Man animated series counterparts, which is a redeeming quality to say the least. And their sculpts, details, shadings, textures, and aesthetics are mediocre. But if I'm going to expend $53 plus sales tax on 2 action figures, I need them to be high quality action figures and not just mediocre action figures. Additionally, their articulation is not on par with articulation of the 8 Octopus Marvel Legends action figures that were sporting 32 to 40 points of articulation each. So, these action figures could have been refined, ameliorated, enhanced, augmented, and accentuated. I would prefer that they had weathering effects. I would have preferred if they had highlights. I would have preferred if they came bundled with Build-A-Figure pieces, as well as comic books, and even Marvel movies and Marvel video games, and even additional action figures. If you recollect, the 8 Octopus Marvel Legends action figure came bundled with a dupe action figure. Furthermore, the 8 Octopus Marvel Legends Silver Surfer action figure came bundled with the Howard the Duck action figure. They could have consolidated additional action figures into the packaging, but they chose not to. Was it stingy of them to omit to furnish them with a window box? Or a transparent window packaging? Well, I believe it was remiss of them to do so. They try to minimize their manufacturing costs, but they keep the price point at top dollar. So when you account for the quantity of action figures in this 2-pack, and you well, let me just reiterate what I was about to say. When you account for the subtotal of this 2-pack, and you divvy it out by the quantity of action figures in this 2-pack, you're able to elicit that you're paying $26.5 plus sales tax for a single action figure. And if we're going to pay a retail price that is $331.75% of the retail price of an 8 Octopus Marvel Legends action figure, we should be furnished with value tantamount to that. But that's not the case in this context. They should come with Build-A-Figure pieces, additional action figures, more accessories, as well as comic books, Marvel, video games, episodes of Marvel TV series, in addition to Marvel movies. I would have also preferred if they had paint washes. They coincide Emily Wells, their prodigious 67-inch action figure collection, but I would have preferred if they were closer to being a part of a 1/10 action figure scale in lieu of a 1/12 action figure scale. So my final verdict is 2 out of 10. It's wonderful that we get variants of these characters, but the price point would have been all the more affordable if these were churned out by Toy Biz, and they would have been of significantly higher quality if Toy Biz did not become defunct and if they churn them out. And it's too bad that they lack a transparent window box for their packaging, or a transparent window package for their packaging, or any form of transparent packaging. They're obscured by their box, and you cannot ascertain what is inside their box until you unravel them. On the other hand, the Toy Biz action figures have the clamshell packaging, and you can scrutinize them, take a gander at them, examine them, without even opening them. But with these action figures, if you neglect to open them, then you cannot even see what is inside the box. So the contents of the box need to be unboxed to be revealed if you buy these action figures. Thanks for watching. 2 out of 10 is my final verdict. I hope that you deem this video to be insightful, informative, mesmerizing, captivating, riveting, engrossing, enthralling, intriguing, and of course fascinating. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.